Welcome back. It is discontinued. This is the Tamang Kukri. This was patterned after, I believe, one of Simon's friends in Nepal. They did discontinue this model. Originally, the model had a partial tang and it had a little bit different decoration. I know they had gone through and they were getting rid of some of the partial tang because people felt more confident with the stick tang. I don't care either way. But this is the Tamang Kukri. This is a very thin belly, and it's a little bit of a longer kukri. This was probably one of my most anticipated kukri. I really wanted this one so bad. So when Simon had gone through, he said they were discontinuing. So they made a lot of these ones that were being discontinued available. And I missed the final order on this. So I actually whined and complained enough to Leanne that she went ahead and they went ahead and made this for me. So this is probably one of the last Tamang, but this is the one I probably anticipated the most. I have the Gurkha Villager Kukri, which is larger than this with a deeper belly. It's just a humongous monstrosity of a kukri, but it's actually a similar length to this one. I was so keen to get this one because I wanted one of those thinner blade like Sirupate kukri, and this one really spoke to me. One of the things that I really like in kukri, I do like the traditional chakmak. That's my pinnacle peak of kukri is the traditional chakmak. This one has a super useful karta. I am also, if you were to pin me down to only two blade types, it would be a kukri and a Finnish puukko. A Finnish puukko is a knife where the handle fits your palm of your hand, and after that it really doesn't matter what the blade length is because it fits your hand. It makes it a very useful tool for most anything, and this really has the feel of my beloved Finnish puukkos. Has more of a little drop point on it, but super useful. Those little decorative kartas that come with most kukri, yeah, they're not super useful. But this one is an absolutely useful blade, as is the traditional chakmak. I love these. I think if I could get a traditional chakmak with all of my kukri, I would be super happy. If I could get a at least usable handle. Like I said, the blade length doesn't matter so much, but the usable handle really makes this shine. This has a slightly forward balance because of the thinness of the blade, but it's a very usable and functional blade. Again, this is probably one of my most anticipated kukri. I'm so glad I got in on one of the final ones. Check out the traditional section. I do believe there's another blade that's similar to this, but I think it might be slightly heavier and slightly longer. Another one I highly recommend is the Gurkha Villager. Again, that is a beast of a kukri. It is humongous. This one is much thinner, but it has some of the same length and some of the same attributes. The Gurkha Villager, again, has a very usable karta, and the traditional chakmak, which, again, I love. This is probably, the Gurkha Villager was my most loved kukri, and I think this one is right up there with it, if not, if it hasn't taken its place. Again, this is the Tamang, which is, I don't even know if it might be even named after the guy who who it was named after. But again, the original ones, I don't know how many were actually made with the stick tang, but the original one had this really neat decoration on the back, with no butt cap. It was just all in the natural wood like this. Maybe I would have preferred that, but in the end of the day, I'm just very glad I've gotten one of my most anticipated and probably one of my favorite. But I can say that of most of all of the Toras that I have. I won't tell you how many I have, but if you want to count the videos I've made, I do believe at this point I've made a video for everyone that I have. So order your Tora and just enjoy it. And don't chop your feet off.